The sun would soon set, and I remember watching its last rays high up in the trees, igniting sparks of purple and gold among the branches. A flock of birds fluttered noisily in the canopy, breaking the silence that had been established. As if this had been a signal, Thao asked me to take off my mask, close my eyes, and to take her hand that she might guide my steps. Much intrigued, I did as she asked. Moving forward, I felt the light resistance, now familiar to me, as we entered the doku. I was told telepathically to keep my eyes half closed and lowered, and to follow in Thao's wake. We advanced about 30 paces before Thao stopped and placed me at her side. Still by telepathy, she indicated that I could now open my eyes and look around. This I did quite slowly. Before me were three figures remarkably like those I had met previously. Like the others, they sat cross-legged, straight-backed, on fabric-covered blocks, each seat being of a color that complemented the occupant. Thao and I were standing beside two similar seats until, telepathically, and without a gesture, we were invited to sit down. I looked around discreetly, but saw no trace of the two characters who had met us at the entrance. Perhaps they were behind me. Like before, the eyes of the Thauri gave the impression of being illuminated from within, but, by contrast, this time I was immediately able to see their auras, resplendent with bright colors also pleasing to the eye. The central figure rose by levitation, without altering his position, and slowly floated towards me. He stopped before and slightly above me, placing one of his hands at the base of my cerebellum and the other on the left side of my skull. Again, I felt my body invaded by the fluid-like feeling of well-being, but this time I almost fainted. Removing his hands, he returned to his seat. Perhaps I should explain that the details concerning the position of his hands on my head were provided later by Thao, as, once again, it was beyond me at the time to register such details. And yet I remember a thought that occurred to me, a thought rather out of place at such a time when he resumed his seat. I'll probably never get to see one of these figures use his two legs as everyone else does.